If you're a first-time parent and your due date's approaching and you still haven't figured out what you need, welcome to my Ultimate Checklist series where I'm explaining in detail what you need for day one with baby. So firstly, the nursery. This part of the checklist is about the main big items that you need in a typical nursery room or in a shared room with you. Firstly, a crib and or bassinet side sleeper. The reason why I say and or is because more often than not, baby won't go into the crib until they're at least 6 months old. When you bring home your baby, they'll be used to being cuddled up inside of you, and if you put them in a big crib, they could potentially be upset and cry and find it hard to sleep. That's why the side sleeper or co-sleeper bassinets are great, because they're right next to you in a cozy, smaller size crib, and you can frequently check on them because they're close by feeding without the risk of rolling on them. I don't hate on co-sleeping because I also did it with my first, but I wish I could go back and purchase this side sleeper because it would have been so much easier. But they do only last about 6 months before baby grows out of them. 4 cribs, choose one that has good airflow around it and is sturdy and will last a distance, as it will be in your family for years. Babies will generally outgrow them by about 2 to 3 years old. You'll also need a crib mattress, so look for ones that say they're breathable for peace of mind. Babies can roll over and sleep on their face, so you'll feel much safer knowing that the mattress is breathable. You'll need a mattress protector for all of the body fluids that baby emits: wee, poop, vomit, milk, reflux, etc. You want at least 2 of these. Crib sheets. I recommend having at least 4 of these, and have fun with the prints, because according to the Safe Sleep guidelines, a crib or cot should only have a crib sheet and no other bedding or decoration. A feeding chair. I cannot emphasize this one enough. You will spend more time on this chair than anywhere else in the house for the next few months. So the more you invest in a comfy one, the better. For my second baby, I invested in a rocking armchair with a footrest and a flat recline, and it was honestly the best thing ever. The thing no one tells you is that newborns feed once every 2 hours, and each feed at the very beginning takes about 30 to 40 minutes. So do the math and realize that if you're going to be sitting on that chair for a very, very long time, it's best to have the most comfortable one. Your partner will also be sitting on that chair for a very long time as well. Sometimes baby wants to be on you physically all day and all night, and that's when a flat recline feature or a headrest on the armchair is a true lifesaver. Baby monitor. A baby monitor is for checking on the baby when they're sleeping and you're not in the room with them. There are so many on the market that I probably need a whole nother video, but the key thing to consider is the quality of the video and the sound quality, as a crisper image that you can zoom in on is best, as well as what type of access do you want. So do you want to look at it on your phone via an app or a handheld closed loop monitor? A night light. What do you need a night light for? So babies are up every couple of hours at night, and sometimes all night. You're going to be feeding them, changing them, looking at them, and rather than turning on a bright room light, you want a very low light that is non-stimulating, so they hopefully go back to sleep after you're done. A chest of drawers to store all of baby's stuff. Look for soft close drawers, and you'll thank yourself later when you're opening them at night, or when your toddler decides to jam his fingers in them for the 10th time. A change table or a change mat. You can have a change mat on top of your chest of drawers, or have a separate change table depending on the layout of your room. A mobile change table is also a good idea for the added flexibility to move it from room to room. A humidifier. Depending on where you live and the season, it can be nice to have a humidifier to increase the humidity of the room so baby can breathe easier if they're congested. Non-essential but cute, a crib mobile for baby to stare at. They start cooing at it from around 6 to 12 weeks. One thing that's missing from this list is actually a mat or a rug, somewhere clean and safe to lay the baby on the ground for play and for change time. Once they start rolling, they may not want to be on a change pad anymore, and you'll find it safer to change them on the floor. I'll be going through what you need for diaper or nappy changes in my next video, so please follow along.